Hi everyone.
Hello.
One of the main tools that you use throughout your patchwork and quilting journey is a rotary cutter. Now rotary cutters need to be sharp.
Very, very sharp.
The sharper they are, like any good tool, the easier they are to use. But there are many ways to change the blade incorrectly.
So we're just going to show you today very quickly how to do it in the most easy way. So if I press on here, that we can.
And so if I'm just going to move that out of the way to there. So this is the standard 45mm rotary cutter. You can buy individual blades to replace, and generally on that paperwork they do give you a diagram as to how to change it. If not, don't worry, just refer back here. So we're starting at the back of the rotary cutter and we're taking the nut off. Now the nut has a larger recess on one side than it does on the other. So the larger recess is the one that needs to go up against the blade, the cutter. So you then have a washer, and that washer is not flat.
So it's got a scoop in it.
Then we have the main body of the rotary cutter, which I've just taken off. Then we have the blade. Now try and keep your fingers away from the edge of the blade. And you have the large, well, let's call it a bolt. That is the last thing on the... So, as you can see, this rotary cutter is really quite dirty. So take the opportunity to get the fluff and the dust off each of the elements.
But keep them in the order that you have taken them off.
So I'm putting that back down there. I'm just cleaning up that little washer.
That goes back.
So you would generally get your blade in one of these little plastic containers. I would hold on to it because it allows you to safely dispose of the old blade. We get through quite a lot of these, so we have one pack that says old, one pack that says new. So taking a new blade, and they tend to have some oil on them. You would just have one. We buy them in packs of 10, but there should be a little bit of oil on it. So what we're going to do is put the blade onto the bolt, put the body of the rotary cutter back over the top. We're putting the washer has a rectangular hole in it. We're putting that down over the little structure that is there.
Yeah.
And we are lifting the nut and putting that back on with the larger recess towards
the washer.
And of course, because this is bouncing,
yes.
So now throughout all of this, you are doing your best to keep your fingers away from the edge of the blade. Yeah. So make sure that the blade cover is back up over the edge of the blade. So what you should have is a large support for the blade on the front and the little nut on the back. Okay. Always return the blade cover to its closed position so that the blade is protected and your fingers are protected. Now this is the same principle for whichever make of rotary cutter that you may have. The blades are universal providing you have the correct size. And that is how you should change the blade on your rotary cutter.
So yes, that's it. I hope you found that useful, and we'll be back with more tips soon. Bye bye.